Well, it's high tech. It's got all these buttons and stuff. As soon as I get out of this chair. Oh, it is a different model. You see, this one's got more detail.
Like, you know, he's got those gyrating hips like Elvis.
Hello, everyone. I am Captain Super of the Western Authority Outreach of Humans.
And I am a torso with beautiful hands.
You seem to need some oil.
Well,
what do we got here?
This is one of the Masters of the Universe line. No, what is this one called? Webstor, I believe. It's a 1984 third wave, one of the originals.
I'm sorry, take a moment here. What's his name?
Webstor.
Webster.
Webstor.
Webstor. Another one of those O's, unnecessary O's.
Like Skeletor.
Oh my, he's got claws. Those are sharp. They're not sharp, but compared to plastic toys with fingers, he's got these nails for fingernails.
And a squishy head?
He does have a squishy head.
Yeah.
You can see the discoloration. It's definitely a different material.
Like them squishy heads.
And the thumbs up. Classic thumbs up on the arm where the bones are sticking out. I think most of the bad guy models probably came with these sticking out bone things and these sort of feathery web foot shoes, boots.
Like Bill Clentor.
I like the color scheme. Mostly blue, a little bit of red in there. Does he stand up well?
You told me this was your favorite toy. Why is that?
It was my favorite toy. Well, it's, I can relate. It's not easy being blue.
Or a pig spider creature. A man pig spider.
No, I was going to say, and also massively buff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know how you feel. I know the pain.
And bad teeth, pointed ears. It's just my thing. Okay, I've almost got him standing up. I'm sure he can do it. I'm sure he can. Just gotta bend him in maybe a little bit more. The rubber held up well, but maybe a little too well. And his joints are doing well.
He stays active, You gotta keep moving.
But some of this paint wore off here for his eyeballs. So maybe the paint on the squishy heads, wasn't done that well. The rest of it held up, and I don't want to risk knocking any more of that off. Yeah, a lot of his paint held up well. I know they used a blue plastic for this mold, but it's hard to see any spots where it went through any of the other molds. Of course, this was probably a black mold here. Yeah, it looks like a black mold. But the feet, you gotta commend them for thinking of something like, this paint is not going to wear off, it's only on its feet.
I think was that lead or uranium-based paint? Or?
No, I don't believe that in the 80s they were still doing lead paint. They weren't allowed to.
Plutonium?
No, I think it was a latex at that time. No, toys probably went with an oil base because it holds better to a plastic. Acrylic, you gotta have a sealer on it, and it's better to more matte type materials.
He didn't pay attention in classical theater training. You should never.
Which is very disappointing with a name called Webster.
He has his own dictionary line. I mean, he's been busy. He's a very successful monster.
Please tell me there's a reason his name is Webster. Can we think of a reason for that?
He has webbed feet.
Yeah, but the web feet aren't exclusive to him. They're sort of along that bad guy feet line.
Okay, this is a bat, a pig bat humanoid. It's a bat, something to do with bat wings and.
But where does the web come from?
Because of the webbing between the bat's fingers. Like, if you look at a picture of a bat, like, if one were to magically appear somewhere, you would see the massive webbing they have.
In my opinion, if it was to be named along the normal lines, he'd be something like Snoutor, or Pigor, or I don't know, something to do with him being blue. Like blue
Or blue ore.
Blue ore.
Blue ore.
It's gotta
red.
have that O in it though.
Well, yeah, Skeletor made sure that all his people were like, you know, named ore.
Stinkor.
Stinkor! How are you? Oh.
Stinkor.
Oh.
That's,
Alone again.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Walking through the lonely town above. I feel the prying eyes of the masters of the universe looking upon me.
So probably an average price for this toy, although
It's pretty rare. I haven't seen them online anywhere else. Like
really,
no other tour reviews on YouTube anyway.
I picked a good favorite. I can't imagine what personality I gave him, but he was probably brutish in some way. He looks very brutish.
Like a barbarian.
But he's okay with it. He's cool with you. Gives you a thumbs up.
He's cool with blue.
You didn't set a timer again, did you?
No.